name is Willie Finellis. I'm a student physical therapist here at the University of St. Augustine. And today, we're just going to be asking some questions about your health and recovery so far. And just going to be understanding your condition better and how we could help you further your progress and your condition. Is it okay if I just ask some questions about your medical history and daily life?
Yes.
All right, perfect. So, purpose of this whole evaluation is to just look at how your brain injury is going and also your other health conditions are affecting your movement. We're going to be talking about your balance, your strength, daily activities, and all of that information is going to pretty much guide us into making a plan that helps you support those goals.
Okay.
All right. So first off, can you tell me what kind of problems you've been having since the accident?
Yes, so since the accident, I've been having some arm and leg pain.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been pretty widespread.
Pretty widespread. So describe that pain. Is it like radiating? Is it shooting, tingling?
I wouldn't say radiating. Probably dull, achy.
And you said it was arm and leg pain, but it's you need dull and achy, right?
Mm.
Okay, perfect. Okay. And what kind of how's that pain been affecting you right now? Like, what's been difficult since then?
Oh yeah, so I did have a job as a surfer,
Okay.
and so it required me to be up and walking a lot. But since the accident, I haven't really been able to really do my job recently.
Okay. And excuse me, I'm just going to be typing this out just for my notes, just to make sure I got everything. Okay, so and just to be specific, so I know you said things have been difficult at your job. So is it what aspects of it? Is it standing for long periods of time, or is it just walking or using your arms?
I'll say yeah, it's because it's the weakness in my arms and legs, and so I really can't stand and walk around. That's what my job fully requires me to do.
Right.
And so I just have trouble performing those actions.
Okay. So you said standing long periods of time. Is there any pain with walking specifically, or anything like that?
It's just a little weakness. Also, I would say I have had some balance and coordination issues.
Right.
When I try to stand up, I feel like I'm gonna fall over. And so it's just that trying to get over that anxiousness of trying to stand up and have no fear of falling over. It's been really difficult.
No, I understand that. That could be really debilitating. On that aspect, how I know you said you've been feeling anxious. Have you been feeling any depression or down about it lately?
Not really in depression. I just I'm scared to fall over.
Okay. Okay. So now I'm just gonna move on to prior level function. So essentially, before the accident, were you pretty active?
Yeah.
I
I was a waiter, so I was serving. I was able to walk around before. And I was be able to live by myself independently.
Okay. And besides working, do you do any activities or recreational sports? Like you play pickleball, basketball, anything like that?
Sometimes. Sometimes pickleball.
Right. Oh, pickleball.
And basketball. Occasionally.
And it's safe to assume that since the accident, you haven't been able to play any sports or anything like that.
Yeah, it's too much of my body right now.
Okay. And I know you said you live alone and you were able to just live your life beforehand. So now when it comes to being able to just traverse your house, how is that now? Do you have stairs in your house, for example?
Yes, so I live in a two-story apartment, and I live on the second floor, and so I have to ambulate or go upstairs a lot. And so with my family, they live like 4 hours away, and so it's I would say since they're far away, it's been a struggle to actually get help from them.
Right.
And so basically,
Okay. How far? How far are they?
4 hours away from me.
Oh, 4 hours. Wow.
Yeah, and so it's a long drive from where I'm at. And so I'm like kind of limited in the support.
Okay. Yeah, I could understand, man. Like not having support can make those just everyday things a lot harder, and it can feel defeating. But that's why we're here, to address those issues. So right now, do you use any like walkers or canes to kind of help you walk around?
Oh yeah, I used to. Oh, they put me in a wheelchair.
Oh, they put you in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
How long were you in a wheelchair for?
I guess since the accident was like 4 weeks ago, it's been pretty recent. So not too long.
And you said for about 4 weeks.
No, the accident was like 4 weeks ago.
But the accident was 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, and so it's pretty recent.
Okay.
So it hasn't really been that long since I've been in the wheelchair.
Okay. Okay, and then in terms of like walking around now, do you still like depend on the wheelchair, or do you have a crutch to walk around on? Or
I would say I still depend on the wheelchair. Mainly because I've been anxious on standing up.
Okay.
So I fear of like falling over.
Okay. All right. So when it comes to like going through with the therapy, so what are the things that you like to get back to doing?
I guess back to work, basically, and just being able to treat myself, because that's when go back to freely living independently without having to worry about support, balance issues, just falling over.
All right, and since you've been here, have you had any like falls or even close calls, like due to losing your balance?
Not at the hospital, but there has been a couple close calls now. Home.
At home. Can you tell me a little bit more about how those happen?
Yeah, I was trying to stand up from a really like low chair at my house.
Right.
And so I just fell back a bit, trying to get up, keep my balance. But I fell back on the chair, so it wasn't a bad fall.
Okay, so, and those close calls happen because you're getting it from a low chair, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna pretty much be moving on to your past medical history. So I see in your chart that you have diabetes and some high blood pressure, as well as had a burr hole surgery for your brain. I just want to make sure, do I have all that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So do you have any other like medical conditions or past surgeries that I should know about?
Not in the past.
Okay.
Currently, I also had some issues with my right hip. I'm sure we'll see that.
Also, you said you had issues with your right hip.
Yeah, from the accident. That was recently though, because I was from the car accident. I wasn't sure if I mentioned it.
Okay, is like that issue, is it also the same kind of pain that you're having with your arms and legs, or is it like?
Well, the arms and legs is just like weakness.
That's weakness.
Yeah, weakness. But the right hip is like kind of one of the main causes of my balance and coordination issues.
Okay.
So that's why I feel like I'm gonna fall over a lot. Yeah, but other than that, I don't think I had any past medical stuff done.
Okay. chart that you're taking insulin, Profil and metformin, and like some pain and stomach medicine. So, are you taking those regularly, or you're right? Okay. And do you feel like you need any reminders or help, or you're pretty on top of things?
I'm pretty on top of it.
Okay. Okay, and and I remember you mentioned that your nearest support is 4 hours away. And before the accident, I know you said you live alone in a second floor apartment. So once you're pretty much ready and able body again, so like are you going to return there once you're ready, or do you have like any other like living arrangements?
I think I'm gonna return there.
Okay.
Cause I did live there by myself previously.
Okay. And I know you said, so since it is second floor, I wanted to know. So is there like an elevator, or is it only stairs?
Only stairs. That's how I get up.
Okay. Okay. So this helps, and especially when it comes to being able to make this plan. Let me make sure I just got that last part in there. Okay. So I'm just gonna read all this back to you, make sure I have everything correct here on my end. So so the arm and leg pain is, you said it was pretty widespread, but it's a more of a dull, aching pain. You said you have a job as a server, and that requires you to be up and around a lot, but you haven't been able to do the job because of the weakness in your arms. And you're also having issues with the balance and coordination, and we talked about, since you have that right leg pain, you said. You were pretty active before. You were able to live by yourself independently. You used to play basketball and pickleball, but now because of the injuries, you're not able to do so as much. So, and you did also mention the second floor apartment with the stairs. So we're also going to include that in the treatment plan as well. And you are kind of nervous about falling. So which is why you use the wheelchair on, like, for the majority of the time when it comes to traversing. And I remember you said you had a couple of close calls when you were at home. Okay. And you are taking your medicine regularly, and you plan to come back to your home by the end of August. So do I have everything correct here?
Yep.
All right, perfect. So from here, we're just going to be doing some physical tests to kind of work on your strength, and to see your strength, assess your balance coordination, and see where we can go from there. So do you have any other questions for me?